dA, right? Okay, right. Okay, again, over here, I remind you that how to, the different steps, you have to use this one, the different steps. So I cover up. Now, you read the question so that you understand what is going on. Read and see. Number 9, question number 9. Li Yin, how many people in your house there listening to the Zoom?
Six.
Huh? How many?
Six.
Why so many?
My family.
Oh, your family. I thought your friends. Why your friends don't want to come to your house?
No lah, all live very far.
Oh, because I see they didn't, they cannot do the online. Okay, never mind. Now let me read the question to you. Let me read the question. Given that y equals to 5 over x cubed, find the value of dy dx when x equals to 4. Hence, estimate the value of 5 over 4.01 to the power of 3. Now, this question is to estimate the value. They didn't ask you the small change in the value. So they are not asking you the delta y, delta x. They are not asking you that. Oh, they are not asking you the delta y. They are asking you what is the estimate value. That means what is the approximate value of this 5 over 4.01 cube. Okay or not? So this means that uh, it is the approximate value of this thing. So that's why this question is approximation. They are actually asking you to find the y2. They are actually asking you to find the y2. Okay or not? So they ask you to find y2 and not the delta y. You have to find delta y first. Okay, right. Mm, okay, this one, look at the question. This is the question, and this is the function. Can you see the similarity? 5, 5, cube, cube. So what is the value of x here, you think? What is the value of x?
4.01.
Correct, 4.01, right? So the nearest value to 4.01 is 4. So that means that actually the initial value is 4. The final value is 4.01. Is that okay or not?
Yes, teacher.
You see, they ask you to find the value of y when x is 4.01. You cannot find, right? You cannot find. So there is another value that you can find when x equals to 4. So that you have one pair of values. x1 is 4. x2 is 4.01. Okay or not okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. So now, although I see 4.01, which is the x2, so I have to think of what to put for x1. So the nearest value, which is a whole number, is 4. So I put the x1 equals to 4. Now x1 equals to 4, you substitute inside, you get the y1. Is this okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Then when the x2 is 4.01, what is the y2? This is the y2 that you want to find. This is the y2 that you want to find. Okay? Can you see the question lining up like that? x1, you have y1. x2 is this value, and you don't know what is the y2. Okay? Right. So what is the delta x? Do you know what is delta x?
0.01.
Correct. Now, do you need to find out what is delta y? You don't use the calculator and count this value, then you tell me the y2 cannot use calculator. You must use differentiation. So the y2 you cannot find yet. So just keep it like that. Okay. So it means that the delta x is 0.01 and the delta y you don't know. Okay. What is the y2? The y2 is the y1 plus delta y. You see over here you have, oh terbalik over here you have y equals delta y equals to y2 minus y1. So if we want to find y2, how? You just take the y1, okay, you just take the y1, oh sorry, you just take the y1, you plus the delta y, the y1 you plus delta y, then you will get the y2. Is that okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so now what should you find first? You tell me. What should you find first? This one or this one? Which one you need to find first?
Y2.
The question asks you to find y2, but you cannot find y2 first. You have to find delta y first.
Delta Y.
Now, what is the formula for you to find the delta y?
Y2 minus Y1.
Oh, cannot. You have to use this formula. Delta y over delta x equals to dy dx. Okay, delta y over delta x equals to dy over dx. Okay, so what is the dy dx? You have to differentiate this one. Differentiate this one, you find the dy dx. So dy dx is bring down the negative 3 multiplied with 5, negative 15. So the negative 3 becomes negative 4. Okay. So when you substitute in the value of x, which is the x1, this one, substitute in, then this is the value of dy dx. Okay. The formula for this topic is delta y over delta x equals to dy dx. So how you join them up? Delta y you want to find. Delta x where to find? Delta x, here, 0.01. dy dx where you find? From here, dy dx. Okay, dy dx, then you put inside here. Now what is the proper value of x that you should put in here? There are two values of x, x1 and x2. Which one you want to put inside here?
X1.
Correct, x1. So when you put in the x1, you can find the delta y. This is your delta y. Then you take out your calculator and you find what is delta y, right? So what is the y2? Now you can find the y2 already. Y2 is y1 plus delta y. Okay, y2 is y1 plus delta y. Y1 you have found already. When x equals to 4, y1 is this. You found out already. So y2 you put inside here. What is your delta y? Delta y you found out from here. Put in there. Then you add the two together and you get your y2. This y2 is actually this value that they ask you to find. This is y2. So therefore 5 over 4.01 equals to 0.07754. Okay. Oh, this one is quite long. This example is quite long. So you see you have any question to ask? Not, then I repeat. You have any question to ask?
No, teacher.
No, okay. Now this question is not a question of finding the small change. This question, they ask you to find the approximation of this value. This approximation of the value is actually the y2. This is the y2. So actually they ask you to find the y2. So very pening lah. If they ask you to find y2, you must find what is x1, y1, what is delta x, then only you can find y2. Okay or not? First step, you find x1, you call it 4, the nearest number, 4. So second thing, for this value of x1, which is 4, you find the y1. Okay, then after that you must find delta x. In order to find delta x, you have to find the dy dx. You have to find the dy dx. So find the dy dx, put inside the formula, then only you can find the delta y. So taking this value of delta y, you add to the original y1, then you get the y2. The y2 is this value that you want. Very long and tedious, right? Okay, so the steps: find find x1, find y1, find delta x using dy dx, then find y2, which is y1 plus delta y. Get the y2. Okay, right. Now the homework is this one. Okay, homework is this. So you can look at this. Right? Tomorrow I will continue to not tomorrow, Wednesday I will continue to explain this. Right? I thought Wednesday want to start with the